When I go hunting with two small kids, this is what happens. We go out to the in-laws, hunting stuff, kids stuff, throw it all in the truck and away we go. Hey, it's the best opportunity I have. Kids can play with grandma, I get to go hunting. Great combination. So I'm gonna get loaded up and we're gonna head out to central North Dakota. Packed up and ready to go. Now we just gotta go. Hey girls,
what?
Where are we going?
Grandma's house!
And what's Dad gonna do?
Coyote hunting!
Woo! Here we go. Okay, girls. But to not be able to capture on film in some case seems like a waste. So my goal today was to come out, film and shoot one coyote, and I've met that goal. So anything beyond this is an absolute bonus at this point in time. Who says you can't shoot and film at the same time? Here's proof. I'm out of breath. Big male coyote. You saw the way it all happened. No wonder why he was protecting his territory, his pups, his mate. This is the time of year, if you've got problem coyotes, they're very territorial. Pull that trigger, come out and trigger that instinct that really makes him want to come in. Other times of the year, that instinct isn't nearly as strong. You can come out now and get those adult coyotes in September, October, November. A lot of people say you shoot pups that time of the year, but actually, if you're doing your calling right, you're mostly shooting adults. 2 miles away from my family home where I grew up, I'm going to go out to a very familiar spot. It's a nice area, alfalfa, bales, a lot of pasture and cattle around. I think I can get right up to those bales and get in there. The cows will never know I'm there, so I think this will be a really good setup. We're going to give it a try. So how does that saying go? Lightning can't strike the same place twice. I did it again. After I had such good luck going out by myself, I came home to where I grew up in central North Dakota, and my brother-in-law couldn't go, my nephew couldn't go, so I thought, hey, last time I was out, I filmed it, shot the cow myself, I'll try it again. 2 of them came in, and I couldn't stop the first one, and I didn't dare stay with it with the camera, so I don't know how much of that I got on camera. The thing charged my decoy. I put a rabbit decoy out just in case to try to draw their attention away from me. Since I'm having to do so much for myself, I thought that motion would catch their attention, and wow, did it catch their attention. But and then he saw something was wrong and he took off, and so I had to swing over on the other one and take a shot. It's a very mature male coyotes. Oh man, that was an exciting first hunt back in my home area where I grew up. Well, last night I was able to go out and get one myself. Tonight I'm going to try it again, but I actually have my cameraman with me tonight, so it's going to be a little bit easier, hopefully. It's going to be really tough with this wind, but we'll see how it goes. Talk about wind. I'm trying not to talk too loud because there's coyotes around here, we think, but wow, we have so much wind right now, it's incredible. Hopefully we can get a coyote to respond. We're gonna crank this call all the way up and try to push it out more with the wind. There's two of them. Oh, almost two. That was really a deep shot. That coyote did just what we thought. It cut across us and got into our wind and started ticking off. There's enough wind that it actually probably dispersed our scent stream to where he got some of it, but not all of our scent. So he took off. He looked back one last time, and that was the only opportunity we had, so I took him. We had the pair come in again, both the male and the female. As I said, from the bale pile, they winded us. Even though we had the call set away, they had to cut through our scent stream in order to get to the call. They came the opposite direction I was hoping they would, and because of that, we had to take the shot when it presented itself. It was pretty much a bomb. I don't know, I'd say 250 yards on that shot, but that was the only opportunity we had. There was maybe a chance at the second one, but once that first shot went off, it took off and really didn't get a chance to squeeze off on the second one. Maybe I'll hopefully get that one another time.
You know, when you think about Alberta, Canada, you think, yeah, that's north of the States. But when you get here and you see the views and the scenics and the panoramics, it is truly God's country. It's one of the prettiest places I've ever been. I love coming back year after year. It's a lot of fun hunting with Korey Jarvis and Uncle Mark.
Look at that buck!
Call at him, Korey.
Wow. He's facing away.
Oh no, he's just trotting away. He don't know we're here. Yeah, he's coming back. On him.
here in southern Alberta, coyote hunting is perfect weather. He had no idea we were here. Snuck up on him on this fence row, and Korey called him, got him to stop. Everything went right except for me squeezing the trigger and launching the bullet right over his back. So anyway, we're gonna get on some more, keep after it. Weather's breaking a little bit. I bet the coyotes are gonna be out looking for mice in these swath down fields.
The swather. Good shot.
Yeah, nice shooting, Tex.
Come on in.
Got him. Oh boy, is that exciting. Good job, Korey Jarvis. We're up here in Alberta, Canada with the Hurtin' Albertan, and I tell you what, he has got mule deer, elk, moose, dead coyotes right now. A lot of fun. Beautiful scene, Continental Divide behind us. It can't get any prettier than this. Predator hunting, I love this province. Love hunting with you, buddy. So excited.
Good. Well, we broke the ice, so
Broke the ice. Let's
mule deer's been slow this morning because it rained so much last night, but I think they'll be up and moving here this afternoon, so we'll go get this guy and take a
check
take
him
a
out.
look for some
Thanks,
deer.
buddy. Well, here we are, take two. Missed the first one, did not miss the second one. He was out here doing his thing and we were doing ours. You're one of the best I know predator hunters, and you got us right on this one. So thanks, Korey. I love it up here in Alberta, Canada. Predator madness, baby. It's a lot of fun.
Well, we almost didn't get that coyote. He came up the valley, we couldn't get him on film. Then he went behind, some people may say the only tree in North Dakota. We don't have many trees in North Dakota, but I'm along the Cheyenne River Valley. And the river valley has lots of trees, and so I'm in one of the very few areas that actually has trees in North Dakota. Got into this stand, and after I went through my normal sounds, I put on coyote adult distress, and it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. You don't have to be the morning or evening. If a coyote is responding to his territory, you can do it any time of the day. Everybody likes new toys, and J&K Outdoors had us try a prototype, a scope camera that could be used at night for night vision or daytime to be able to actually film right through the scope as we look through it when we're out hunting. And so it was a very good opportunity this year to try that out, and we got a number of kills on tape utilizing it. First time out, actually, I went out and was able to on really just two stands call one in and was able to harvest it. So we knew right away that it was going to be a pretty good year. Didn't get a chance to get off work early. It's about 5 o'clock. Sun goes down right at about 6:30, so we got time to set up on about two stands and we'll see what happens. Hey. I may look like an alien, but it worked. It's almost dark. We're testing out this new scope camera, and he was so close I couldn't get him in film very good. But we're losing light, so we're gonna go and look at it really quick, but that was sweet. We only had a chance for 2 stands tonight. We came out to where I grew up and didn't get a chance to put many stands on, but we put 2 in and got 1 out of 2, so that's not bad. A week ago at this same time, it was 70 degrees. Now we got snow. That's the opening weekend of deer season. I harvested my buck already for the year. I could be wearing my mossy oak whites, but because it is deer season, I feel safe for being in the field with the orange on. For the most part, coyotes really can't see orange anyway, so I should be okay from that standpoint. You know, we'll see. I'll try to get back in some remote areas and see what I can do. Because Mike's already left, I'm really going to only be able to use 1 camera at a time, so I'll be using a scope camera if a coyote comes in, and then using my main camera for lots of the other footage coming and going from the field, etc. So I'm going to give it a shot here. That coyote worked nice. He came right down that trail. You know, they seem to always follow that path of least resistance. I think I broke his shoulder on the shot. It was facing me just a little bit and quartering. I tried to put it right through his chest, but I think I maybe cut his shoulder just a little bit. I'm gonna go take a look at him right now. If you hunt the Dakotas, this is what you're looking for. This is an adult male coyote here, totally furred up. He's a little bit dark, but still the biggest coyote I've shot so far this year. It is November and deer season, so it's pretty big feat to call in a mature coyote when they're all riled up right during deer season, especially after the first weekend. So this is a real treat this morning. I've harvested my deer and I've been able to get a coyote.
Like we made a good choice to stop, put the guns up front, because starting to pepper right on down. It's looking pretty rough ahead. Gonna meet Steve Borland in Kansas City. Him and his brother Todd own Manaska Outdoors. Anyway, we're gonna hook up with Todd and get one of them new electronic digital callers that they've got out. Do a little field testing with it out there in the desert and see how that goes. So
this is the ultimate one.
The ultimate one. Thanks, buddy.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you.
We're in Nebraska now. We got the length of Nebraska to go. We got a pretty good haul yet. So we got a nice cool this morning. A little southwest breeze. So I'm fired up. I'm gonna give this new Manaska electronic a try. This is our first set of the morning here. We just got in here last night. Kind of got back in an area where we ended up last year. I'm kind of excited. It's perfect morning, about 35 degrees, not much wind, just right in our face. So.
See? Huh? Yep, got him. Man, go ahead. It's getting hard for me to see.
We saw this coyote quite a ways out over by these antelope, and then Kenny, running camera here with me, he saw him cut down and told me to watch for him. Well, he popped up there, then he went back to our right, and then he come out and he come in perfect, about 100 yards out, and I'm telling you, well, number one, he came to the new Manaska, that jackrabbit sound, jacking around, but we're sitting out here, I mean, we got some good cover, we got our mossy oak brush on, but he was glued on that coyote with that decoy in his mouth. I mean, that was an awesome hunt. Nice, pretty Wyoming coyote. Beautiful. And it's the first day of November. We got hardly any wind, and just the temperatures are perfect and everything. Anyway, this is our third year hunting Wyoming. We love it. Anyway, we're trying out the new, it's not new, but new to us, the decoy with Flambeau, the hanging Predator Supreme and the Manaska. And if the rest of the hunt goes like this first one did, we're gonna be in hog heaven. So anyway, nothing I like better than chasing coyotes, especially pretty prime ones up here in Wyoming. We got a little pump station here, right here at the foothill, or the foot of these hills. There's a bunch of sage and cover over there, and there's several antelope, and we can get up on this little knob where we can see, have a good vantage point. So we just parked the truck under the hill. We're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna get in this sagebrush here, but I'm gonna set the lone howler up here kind of behind us and off to the side to direct their attention away from it. Good morning. Good morning.
I'm not good at a running shot. He wouldn't stop right here. And then he got under the hill where the camera couldn't see him, and I had a shot at him. He was standing about 10 yards from the lone howler and about 20 yards from the Manaska, and then he caught our wind and took off. But anyway, let's just turn the volume up and sit here for a while, because we ain't been here that long.
Okay, I got it.
Well, I'm telling you now. That was a pretty exciting hunt right there. We're having trouble with our deadgum wind rolling around on us. And when we first sat down, our wind was kind of going down this valley, so we were hunting a crosswind. I was calling to this foothills and there's brush where all these antelope was. Anyway, we hadn't called too long, using the jacking around, the old jackrabbit and the Manaska. One popped up right behind this tank, and I told Kenny he's right behind the tank, and boy, he comes so pretty across there. And I'm not a great running shot guy, so anyway, I kept thinking he was gonna stop here, and he come and crossed the road, he come right down, he got under the hill from Kenny, and when he stopped, he wasn't 10 yards from the decoy, and I could kill him, but the camera didn't have him. I'm telling you, that camera will save their life. Man, I'm pumped. Another good hunt. First morning, third stand, 3 coyotes, 2 down. Oh, these Wyoming coyotes are so pretty. I mean, they're absolutely beautiful. It looked like I made a good shot the first time, but anyway, I followed it up. I hate to see one not go down right now. I like to make a good clean shot on them, and you can't always do that. I mean, you saw there as erratic and hodgepodge as the action was. I mean, we got coyotes coming in, we got coyotes leaving, trying to get them on film, trying to get them shot. But I'm telling you, we played with that lone howler decoy last year from Flambeau, and we really had some good luck with it. Just today, it affirms it. Like I said before I got up, Kenny said it's a distraction as much as it is an attraction, and it is. Both of these coyotes that came were completely oblivious to us, which is, to me, almost as an important tool as you can have when you're predator hunting, because that's the biggest problem, is when a coyote comes spotting you, the hunter, trying to shoot it. And then when you get a cameraman in the equation, you got one more guy, and that big old lens looks like an eyeball at a distance. And it's just incredible to me how well that works. We got good visibility here. The wind's in our face pretty good. So any coyote that comes is gonna want to come downwind. So we're gonna tuck in here by this little old cedar bush or juniper. Right down my gun barrel, very point.
Yep. Huh?
So that's a pop.
It is. Real pale, pretty coyote. And I think what the deal was, I mean, you never know. I mean, you never know why they don't all come, but I'm guessing he probably saw the coyote, maybe it intimidated him a little bit. He was probably a pup. But anyway, I tried him out there, but I'm not a real good long-range shooter. Well, we still got coyotes coming, but my shooting is deteriorating. We, I don't know, doing cutaways and stuff, we've run the battery down on our player, but it ran for about 5 minutes. I told Kenny, I said, we'll just sit here for a while, you know, and he said, here he comes, and he got down here and he stopped, and just as I was getting ready to pull the trigger, he took off. And like I said before, I'm not real good at a running shot, but anyway, coyote scored on that hunt. Coyote hunting, unlike anything else, is there's a lot about scouting, knowing that you got critters there. I mean, if you're calling to an area that don't have coyotes, you're not going to call any coyotes. So when you see sign like this, these droppings, that's a good indicator. We got the wind in our face, and you can see for literally miles. So anyway, there's a lot of cover in here. We've got a good vantage point. Yeah, in the bottom. Yeah. See? Going to the right now. Moving again to the right. See? Huh? Yeah, see. I had one come in, he just never got close enough for a shot. Morning. 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 We was in here yesterday. We took the opportunity while it was raining and blowing so bad to scout. And we picked this stand yesterday. A lot of droppings in here. Typical coyote, he was trying to get downwind, catch our wind down there. And anyways, kind of brushy there, but he got right there and, you know, exposed himself, give us a good 75, 80 yard shot. Big old male, he's an older coyote. Decoy did the work, the caller did the work, did her job, and I finally did mine. I thought I was cursed there for a minute. So anyway, we'll go to the truck, keep going. We got a pretty day. Our wind's not too bad, just enough to kind of let us know where coyotes are coming from.
Headed out November the 26th to put some traps in the ground. I've had a deer carcass out now for about a week. I've got 2 bobcats running in there to eat that carcass every night. I know it's a matter of time before I catch one of them. That one's ready to go. That's the good thing about these snares. Quick, easy to check. The weather don't affect them. So unless they get iced over, you know, then they won't go off. But it's real simple to catch animals in these things, and they're real simple to set. I'm going to set maybe 3 or maybe 4 dirt holes right in here, because this is also where we caught the bobcats and the foxes and stuff last year. So I already know this is a natural travel route. Little flake antifreeze down in here, keep it from freezing to the trap. wax paper underneath that pan. All this is just regular old peat moss you buy at Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. Oh, there's one of them done. I'm gonna put some of these Reconyx cameras on some of these traps and try to capture some of the predators coming to the trap and actually getting caught in the trap. See the reactions. I can imagine what it would be. Well, all we need now is a predator to show up and step in one of them traps. Well, here it is. It's November the 27th, and we've had some unfortunate weather here in Kentucky. I guess it's all across the Midwest. We got a heck of an ice storm last night. Trees are hanging down full, limbs breaking off, power lines are down, half the county's out of power, and we haven't checked the traps yet. And here it is, 2 o'clock, and we're just now heading up there because the roads have been so treacherous that I didn't want to try take a chance on going up there. We'll get up there now, we may not get back, but we're getting ready to head up there because we got another dose of this weather coming in about 4 o'clock. So right now is going to be our best chance to go check them. So let's get out of here and see if we've got anything. Hey. What a daggone mess. Good thing I brought a chainsaw. I hope it chain's sharp enough to get some of this out of the way where we can at least get down here to check the traps. Really dangerous to be out right now. We're going to try our best to get down here and check these traps and get out of here. God, we got one. Got a bobcat. He looks pretty wet and disgusted right now. Everything is iced up and froze over. Guarantee no traps will go off now. And this cat must have got in there last night before all this hit. After the bobcat catch and the worst ice storm in Kentucky's history, I knew it was going to be the end of my trapping season. It's just unbelievable how much stuff got tore up. So it's kind of a bittersweet end. I ended up catching one of the bobcats, and it also put an end to the season. So I guess we'll be ready to start trapping again next year.
Thanksgiving 08, headed for the Sand Hills to hunt with my good buddy Monty Trampy. Are you going somewhere?
I think so. Looks like it, don't it? Said I was gonna pack light, but I might not have.
Low beam out.
and Mr. Police pulled me over and said that I needed to get her fixed, give me a warning. So anyway, we stopped in here. Got it. Now we're legal again. Well, we made her up here in Nebraska last night. Going to meet Monty Trampy up here, his place here in a little bit. We're supposed to meet him between 8 and 9. Shell up, ready.
How you guys doing?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Good.
Good seeing you.
How you doing?
Good.
I brought you a howler.
Three-legged howler.
Well, I guess it is a three-legged howler. Hey, Sally! Rescue.
We've got the lone howler and the ultimate one upwind of us. We're gonna go downwind of them just a little bit. And when that coyote circles downwind of that player and that, he ought to be right in our pocket right here. So.
Man, that worked perfect. It was glued on that decoy, man. I cannot express what benefits that has. But, oh boy, man, that worked perfect. She is well furred too, a pretty sandhills coyote there. She's beautiful. Justin's got us on a whole bunch of ground here. I mean, a bunch of new stuff from last year that we didn't have. Anyway, I don't know. I get so excited about hunting them. The main thing with predator hunting is the law of averages. The more you call, the more opportunities you're going to kill something or have a response, and that's what a guy needs to do, is just get in a good place and keep moving. You know, and we got, here it is, first set of the morning, we've killed one and worked out.
Good.
Thank you, Monty.
You bet.
We've been fighting this wind again this morning, so we got down under this hill, parked the truck behind this row of trees, and we're gonna call this flat, this bottom. There's a lot of brush and some water and some marshes. And you better take a shot if you got one. What happened, brother?
I think I was shooting blanks.
You shooting blanks? Now, yeah, I can understand me missing that, but that ought to be a chip shot for you.
Oh. That makes me mad.
Oh.
Getting up there close to the fence. On the one, turn around looking back. to stop.
Bonnie, take that coyote. I'll take the other one.
I'm on the one that's standing, coming, looking. The one standing, taking.
Well, I started hunting with this Remington, this R gun, this automatic, and I forget that you know, that it's an automatic. I'm used to shooting a bolt. Anyway, I keep telling myself, dang, I got 5 more rounds. Anyway, I
got under there.
I made up for it. I let her heat that time. Once we got down there to pick up the coyote and looked back at our set, that lone howler silhouetted there, and that's what, you know, they kept stopping and staring. I think they were oblivious to us, that they were checking that lone howler out, and then they were going to cut downwind. So. Got to get under this wind here.
I'm on him. Yeah.
Good shot.
Good shot, man.
Good shot.
You could definitely tell that he caught our wind.
Yeah, but he come nice and easy. For the most part, I spotted him here I think about the time Ken squeaked first time. We didn't bring the long howler because it's so windy, it's hard to get him where he won't blow over. Good shot, buddy.
Thank you.
Good shot. That was a pretty good poke down there. That wind is something else. I swear it feels like we got gravel in our eyes. Mouth full of sand. This coyote, as you can see, is bad mangy. The folks out there that don't understand why we hunt, they got to understand that population densities is a problem in a lot of states and a lot of areas. This coyote with his mange, any other coyote he comes in contact with, he'll give that mange to and he'll spread it. And we're going to get back to the truck if we can get our truck doors open in this wind, and we're going to keep plugging away.
This is a fox here that we've been hunting for. We had, I think, 3 or 4 opportunities last year at him. Either we spooked him going in, or we missed him, or something else spooked him on the other side of him. We've made, I think, it's either 3 or 4 attempts, and we're just trying to seal the deal up this year. A year later, and we're trying to still kill this same red fox. So hopefully our luck changes on this go around. can't seem to kill this critter. I don't know what the deal is. I've never had this much trouble with one animal. 5th time's the charm. I'm convinced. It takes 5 times on a fox. We can kill coyotes in 1, but 5 on a fox. Look at that, there's ice in there.
What are we gonna do different that we haven't done yet?
Kill it. Kill him dead. Target would be to get into about 200 yards here, but that might not happen. We got about a 10-mile-an-hour crosswind. 5 times charm, baby. That fox has eluded us 4 times. 5th time, 16-20 blow, nothing better. We just completed all of our goals for the year, and we're not even halfway through the winter. That is huge. That's big. It's gotten both of us. Both Korey and I have missed that fox twice apiece, dating back to last year. This is better. I'm so happy right now. This isn't even funny. Twelve, 15 mile crosswind, so that takes that wind chill down into that minus 40 degrees. I mean, this is just frigid temps. Hands down, one of our better hunts, one of our more proud moments too. I mean, we went up after this animal 4 different times, and finally the 5th time's the charm. We made about 800-900 yard stock on it. Now the only bad thing is we gotta walk that same route back, so we're gonna be whooped up on by the time we get back to the truck. Struggled for a year to do this, and all of a sudden we get two in a week. We wouldn't have shot this one here. The only thing was we had already shot the female, so the males is kind of here by himself. So got the job done. Big old male. It was the pair. We know that now. I mean, we knew that starting out. We were pretty sure about it, but this is a big male, good sized male. Good fur. He's a little bit rubbed out in the back, but I mean, this is both these foxes are probably fox that we'll have scun out and probably just keep the hide, just for the fact that we hunted them so hard, just as a kind of memento. So our hunt here is done. There's 2 here. We got them both. It kind of wraps up our fox hunting for the year.
And in Wisconsin, it's a muzzleloader or gun season right now, so we can use a bow or gun. I'm taking my bow and the gun in tonight. I really hope I can use the bow. I'm going to be ready for them. I went out and got a bunch of fresh dope in the snow, and put her in a bottle. I'm gonna spray Eric down really good.
Well, you know what, Joe, the way I see it is the spray will freeze before it gets to me.
Yeah, okay.
It's only about 10 degrees. You buried it. You're gonna need all the cover up you got, because I'll be sweating by the time I get there.
Ain't funny.
Oops. Went down right there. Climbed down out of here and go recover a coyote and my aluminum arrow.
All right.
Okay. I seen this one the other day. It doesn't have a tail.
I'm starting to wonder. My hands were getting kind of cold, Joe.
Yeah, I missed that doe. She beat my arrow a little bit, and I shot a little bit high, maybe too. But a few minutes later, out comes this coyote. One less coyote on the farm. That's a good thing.
Me and Bob and cameraman Kenny, we were headed to Kansas. It was the 3rd annual Northeast Coyote Calling Challenge, and we were raring to go. That's not good. He said I never slowed down. He was having a hard time catching up with me. So anyway, I'm hoping for a warning, but.
So I take it you've never done any coyote hunting?
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I've hit a couple of them in my car before, crossing the road at nighttime. Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Hope you win your competition.
Me too. It'll help now. This is the 3rd year for the Northeast Kansas Coyote Calling Challenge. Anyway, we've been with Dan the last 2 days, scouting around, getting to know some ground that he's hooked up for us to hunt. So anyway, tonight's the dinner and where we sign in and everything. We're gonna get a good night's sleep, and in the morning it's gonna be the onslaught.
It's on.
It's on.
Dan would say.
Yeah,
It's on.
It's on.
It's on.
The next morning was a beautiful morning. There wasn't much wind and it was perfect. We'd made a couple of stands without no luck, but the 3rd stand was a charm. Got him. See, that worked perfect. You know, we set the player upwind, anticipating him, and boy, it put him right in our laps. We finally got to a farm where we had talked to the folks the day before. They were at church, but had give us permission to go ahead. We parked there at the house and slipped into the next field. It wasn't long, we had a coyote on his way. Kill him.
Kill him.
Here he comes, right up front to the left, coming into the collar. Kill him.
Big old Kansas male, isn't he pretty? Got a white belly on him.
Well, when he come in, he was bouncing and jumping.
He had a case of the jumping jacks, didn't he?
I think so. I thought he was going to jump and jack right up and take that player off there.
Well, when they hunt like that, they get up high, they jump, you know, like a beagle does, or a dog looking for that rabbit. And I think, in this case, he was looking for the old rooster. The old rooster got him, though, didn't he?
Old Super Roo done it.
Super Roo. Good shooting, Bob.
We ready to go on to the next one?
I'm ready. It wasn't long. We were sitting there at another set. Perfect setup. It was pretty brushy. It wasn't long. Here come a coyote. Well, we've had real good luck today. We really have had a good coyote hunt, but if it hadn't been for malfunctions, me not getting my bolt closed, and Bob here just had a real nice coyote come 20 yards, maybe less, and he forgot to load his gun.
That's a big 10-4 on that. I tell you what,
You really are trying to give the rest of them boys a chance in this contest.
Yeah, I guess I
don't think we're on them too hard right now. So
that was a gimme right there and a half.
Bob was sick, kicking himself. We hunted hard the rest of the day. We were running out of light. We was working our way back to the lodge, and right across the lake from the Lazy D, we decided to make our last set. That 243 dumped him now. I mean, he never moved when I went down there.
Yep. Oh, how pretty he is.
Yep. He is a pretty coyote.
Yes, he is. He got the white on him, real brilliant.
Yeah.
You know.
Out of the 4 we've killed 3 big males and 1 pup.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know whether that means they didn't have a lot, but I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with what we've done today.
Well, you betcha.
Well, we've concluded our first day of the coyote contest. You know, Kenny, he stuck with us all day, man. I mean, I don't know, this is a little different, isn't it, Kenny? Just than typical.
It is. We're just running and gunning and not doing any cutaways. And these guys had some trouble today, and I didn't, so I guess I'll have some ammunition. If I ever double punch and don't get a kill, I guess I've got some ammunition against them.
There you go. That's about right.
So
That's
we
about
had a good
right.
day. We had a lot of fun.
We got 15th place and paid out 85 bucks. Thank you guys for everything you guys done.
Well, we just left the event, the Northeast Kansas Coyote Calling Challenge. This is the 3rd year. Had a great time. Dan was our host. He's a hoot. Just good fellowship, good hunting, predator calling. Just what life's all about.
Hey, what can you say? 100 teams,
They got 15th. They could have won it. You know, it happens.
It happens.
When you get old and senile like these guys, you just got to work with it. I appreciate it. You guys had a good time. Let's do it again next year.
All right.
I'm in.
We're on. Let's do it.
Okay, we're winding down on our cat season here in Missouri. And we're hooking up today with my good friend Joe Reeser from Lincoln. He's wanting to particularly kill a cat, so we're gonna go down in here to a place I've been deer hunting, and I saw cats 4 different times. So we're gonna sneak down there this morning and see if we can't pull a cat. We've got a northwest wind, it's cold. We're gonna use our new Manaska collar, Mad by Manaska, the ultimate one with the decoy. See what kind of luck we have. Several tracks in that little old patch of snow. They look like coyote, but they might be cat, but I think they're coyote. But anyway, there's several, like they've made 2 or 3 passes through there, so it's a good sign. Kill him. Joe. That's what I was talking about. That was a boy. That was awesome. Good shooting, man. I'm telling you, that was a perfect setup because we knew where we were going. We saw the tracks in the snow, and there's a pair of them. That's why, you know, it looked like they'd made several passes. It's probably a pair that had hunted up the road and hunted back. Right. But well, let's go look at what you got, bud. Look like a pretty coyote. Boy, that is a well-furred Missouri coyote. That's pretty. It's a big old male. Boy, he's pretty. He's got his teeth wore off a little bit. What's that telling you? Well, it tells me he's an old man. These top 2 are wore down. You know, a pup, when they're born, they got real white teeth and are sharp, needle sharp. And as years go on, you know, chewing bones and fighting and whatever, you wear them teeth off, and they're kind of yellowed now, but they're wore off. You made a great shot with the R15, the Remington, shooting that 62 grain Remington hollow point, that match bullet. I mean, I can't even tell where you shot him. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't jump up and grab you. But anyway, that worked perfect. He came and stopped at 100 and was watching the decoy. He had no idea we were here. So we were using the jacking around on the new Mad electronic, the Ultimate One. Worked out perfect. Yep. Congratulations, Joe. That was a great hunt, buddy.
That was great.
Contact, mister. Good morning. You made it a little late, but you're here. I expect every other word to be A, beauty A, out of you from now on, okay, A? Tad, remember, it's easy check-in. Remember that. Easy check-in. Yeah. How's it going, mister?
4 pounds over.
4 pounds. 125 bucks for 4 pounds. Put that in my bag. How do you do now, mister?
Well, I'm 52.5.
Will he let 2.5 fly?
I can let about a pound do.
Hey, should it be like a wrestling weigh-in? Let's start spitting.
I don't weigh. Can't think anything else. I got heavy.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There you go.
There you go. I'll let that go.
All right.
Perfect. It's like a wrestling match weigh-in, isn't it?
Yeah, by the skin of my teeth.
I got here an hour earlier than Tad. We still missed our plane, and we didn't even know we missed our plane. Now that.
No, we were just enjoying ourselves waiting, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're the guys we were looking for on the last flight.
Did you hear anything? Being called our names or anything?
Well, I heard you doing a little cussing, but other than that, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. What's wrong with people? There's been talk that someone actually recorded me puking in a brand new Mad Calls hat.
Surely not. You mean instead of helping you out?
Yeah, what a friend. Instead of helping me out, what's he do? Films me puking in the hat. What's wrong with people? It's all about ventilation up here, I can see. And that looks about like I feel. A little bit crooked. It's January 30th. Here we are, Alberta, hunting with Korey Jarvis. I'm excited. I'm gonna go to town, get some licenses, and then it is on. Canada, eh? Let's get them.
Yep.
Alrighty, mister. Yeah. We have worked our tails off today. We got it done. Finally. How about it, Tad Brown? All right, dude. Good job. Nice call. Awesome. Mr. Tad Brown. Good job. How about it? Once he saw that decoy, totally dedicated. Dead downwind of us, and that he is dead.
Yeah, I think he could pick us out from that hillside. He stopped, took a look at us, and then just...
Hey, look what just happened. The wind picked up, the decoy fell over. How about it, Korey? That's what we came for, mister.
Good shot.
Lucky, kinda. Almost missed him, but we got it done. How about he came out there, stopped, paused, looked up here on the hill and saw these buzz balls. But once he saw this decoy, he came in like a rocket ship.
I like it when they come across those wide open fields, you get a chance to watch them come for a little bit. So,
know if they're gonna play or if they're gonna sneak. He was playing.
Yep, right on. Well, we just left camp this morning here, and right outside the gate of camp, there's 8 coyotes out in this stubble field. So we'll let them get over this rise, and maybe we'll try and make a play on them here. But looks like a good start to the day. We don't have so much wind, and a lot of coyotes out moving around right now. So get after them, Tad. Well, we've been in this spot about 15 minutes. We're not sure if our sound is getting over the bank here because the wind has started to pick up a bit. So we're gonna go another 100 yards closer or so and see if we can get our sound down over that bank to those coyotes. We were in this spot last year, ended up with the exact same shot. I'm gonna try and call some more because I don't know where that coyote came out of, but we got us one. Well, we finally got one. This is actually our first series that's set up this morning on the same spot. We saw 8 coyotes in this field. They went down over the edge, kept moving forward until we finally got within range, got down over the hill a little bit, and got one to respond, so hopefully we can get a few more today.
We've hooked up with Matt this morning. He was gracious enough to help last year. How about it, Matt? We split up. I left Tad and Korey versus Dan and Matt. The old dogs versus, well, I'm not an old dog, but we had a little problem here this morning, you know. Get that off. Oh, get it off, Kurt!
Yes, I know him well enough.
We are going to be in there like swimwear in just a minute. The kind of day we've had, we deserve at least a spot in stock. We haven't had much luck calling, and we've been stuck. And the coyotes have just
broke down this morning.
Yeah, we've had battery problems and you name it. So let's go in there and get him. Two with one shot there for a second. How about it, mister? For the afternoon we had, what would possess a pair to lay out on the snow? I guess it's out of the wind. Good job, mister.
made a little setback over here, about 3/4 of a mile. We could see some coyotes over here. They couldn't hear us, so once again today we're trying to move in a little closer and see if we can pop over this hill and see them or call them. Go give it a try. They haven't spooked these deer out yet, so I think they're still there.
I'm on him. Good shot. That was quite a shot, my friend.
I knew he was out here somewhere sleeping, but I thought they were right here, but there was two, but I don't know. I knew one of them laid down.
More than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah, it's a little unorthodox technique, but
hey, put him down. That was quite a shot. What did he got, 250, 3?
Yeah, we'll walk over there and see. I hope he doesn't wander off. He didn't look like he was hit real hard, but I don't know. He was spinning circles there. Shot him with the Thompson center icon. Came in, I thought maybe they were gone. I gave a couple squeaks on the call. He stood up about 250 yards. He knew we were there. I was able to make the shot. Nice male coyote. We got another one. Yes, 2. What do you think about that, man? Oh, just gave you the story on the last one. Started hauling him back to the truck. Looked over at the deer were all running, and then I saw the other one. So sat down and called again. He came trotting across. We didn't let him come right in, but about 150, 180 yard spot. Hey, what can you say? The day's almost over. Got lucky. It wasn't how we planned it, but got him nonetheless. Beautiful coyote.
Okay, Matt, here we are, day 3 in Alberta, brother. We got you and you only. We lost Korey again this year. He's got prior engagements. We've got a shovel with us today. Did you know that? Korey put one in the Korey put one in the truck the other day. So
yeah, me and Dan, we got stuck yesterday. No shovel, so we had to go out, grab a shovel ourselves out.
Pretty eventful so far. A lot of wind, a lot of snow, a lot of being stuck. How about them 90 mile an hour, not kilometers, 90 mile an hour winds on day 1. Wow.
Hey, Dad, what's coming over there? Here they come. There's 4 of them coming right there. As soon as they get up on that hill, I'll shoot one. Morning. Kill him.
Yep. Kill him. Kill him.
There's another one right there on a snowbank. I'll see if I can get another shot at him.
He's coming, let him come. Come on him.
Oh no!
Got no bullets?
Jeez. Maybe it's sting.
I'm on him.
I missed him. Well, we got one anyway. There's 5 of them come right in. When the wind goes down around here, you can't help but call in coyotes. They're everywhere.
Yeah, when it comes together, they come. Oh man, we've been saying all day if we could get a calm spell, we'd have some luck because we're seeing coyotes everywhere. The first day we had about an hour of calm wind and Dan killed a coyote. Last night we had just a little bit of calm wind and we got on a couple with Korey. And then this evening, I mean, as soon as it laid, we got in here, you howled first. Coyotes started raising Cane up here. And then this bunch come in here. How many? I saw 3 or 4.
Yeah, there were 3 came up on a knoll. 2 more were just on their way over the hill towards us.
Well, that was a good shot. We're losing light. Let's get over there and take a look at him.
Looks like a nice sized one.
Hey, looks like a big one. He's got more energy than I got at this point of the day. I'll give him.
It's a big coyote.
Tad and I were just saying, looked like a whopper.
I loved it when that one over there jumped up and he was mad, man.
Straight up, yeah.
Look at the size of that thing.
He's big and his teeth are wore down.
That is a beautiful coyote there.
That right there might be one to skin and take home. Look how big he is. Dude, that's a whopper.
Dude, that's a whopper. No cheese on that one.
Here.
Congratulations, Matt. That's a nice coyote, man. That's a beautiful.
He is.
Look at that. Look at the pelt on that thing. And the color, that is a beautiful coyote. Look at that. That's why they are such good. I know I always say that, but I'm always amazed at their teeth.
Yeah.
What an efficient predator they are. That's a dent. Look, his old nose is scarred up. That's a big old coyote too.
He is, yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks,
that was
Dad.
cool. That was a cool hunt. First set of the morning's always a special one. Every year I have an annual hunt with Tim Ott. Tim's got a great spot over there on the Missouri-Kansas border. He's got about 1,000 acres in Kansas and 1,000 acres in Missouri. Finally, we got to a spot where we had killed a cat a few years ago. We hadn't been calling long, and here come a coyote.
Yeah.
Was that not awesome?
What?
Was that not awesome the way they came in?
Well, that one read the script, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Oh, boy. That was fun there.
Oh my gosh.
Well, good shot, man. That was a sweet hunt there. That coyote played perfect.
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty coyote too. Had a old chest was just snow white. Nice, pretty male. Boy, did he play right.
Yes, he did.
Gracious. I love it when a plan comes together.
That's how it's supposed to work right there.
Yep. He had no clue that we were here.
And
absolutely
you had that
nothing.
decoy, that movement to it. He was just locked
Yep.
on it.
And I shut it off at one point because I thought maybe it was too busy for him. But then I turned it back on and it seemed like that was the thing to do at that time. And then the same with the sounds. I changed to that little squeaky sound when he was just sitting down there listening to the chicken. And then, man, immediately, you can see it on film, they're sitting there. I hit that new sound, break, and here they come. Well, good shot. That's a pretty Missouri coyote over here on the Kansas-Missouri border. You made a great shot with your little 204. And he played right. It was
he did. That was great.
Great day, buddy.
Definitely.
Thanks for making the shot.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I've been getting the raw end of a stick here when it comes to predator hunting this year. I've just not had that much luck. Decided I'd take my neighbor, Kelly Barnard. Guy, she lives across the section from me. Kelly offered to film me. It's hard to find cameraman at the spur of the moment a lot of times. We went to a big pasture canyon out in the middle of a section, 1,200 and some acres, and there's this big draw that runs right down through the middle. There's hedge and all kinds of brush laid down in the bottom of this draw. A perfect place for cats and coyotes to hang. Well, I hadn't started calling much at all. When you know it, I saw what I thought was a coyote jump up on a log. There's a coyote. There's a coyote right down on top of the tree. Can't find him Oh my gosh, it's a pair of bobcats. A pair. That was awesome. Now, the other one is still in that brush, so we're just gonna wait him out. No sense getting in a big hurry. Evidently, he'll hang around, wait on him, maybe come back to check, see what happens. So we'll just sit here and wait. There it is. It's coming out. We have contact. Can you believe it? A double bobcat. Golly, I've been getting the raw end of the stick lately. I myself have either been filming, been to Alberta with Tad Brown, doing some things, and wouldn't you know, got it done here. Awesome, awesome. Give me some, dude. Awesome. Let's go check it out. Stopped up there a minute ago, even from that ledge looking with binoculars, I had trouble seeing them. They just blend in so good. Cats are just the ultimate camoed predator. He's sticking his tongue out at you. I got the last laugh, mister. Two. I like it. How about it? Doesn't happen often enough. Love it when a plan comes together. About 150 yard shot on this Tom, and then he just folded in a pile. This littler female, she went into the brush, and I says, let's just sit here and be patient. Patient we were, and did it ever pay off? She came back out looking for her boyfriend, and well, they've had a bad hair day. I like it.
Spot this fall I was in where I set up on some bale piles and one came across and winded us. So we're gonna see if I can get the other pair to this one that was here last year. It's cold, very cold today. We're gonna start off just with some cottontail this morning. It's cold. It was windy and storming all night, so they should be hungry this morning. Really nice heavy furred up alpha coyote here. This is the male. This is probably the main male in the area. Breeding season just got over. We're in the middle of February. It was a little bit early this year. And so they're starting to respond to prey and distress sounds again. I had that cottontail sound on for, I'd say, 30 seconds when we first spotted him. And it took him about another 30-40 seconds to show up. He was cutting across our scent stream, so we had to take him, or else I think he'd have came in. I think he would have put his nose in front of the call if he would have let him. But the wind switched on us on the way into that stand, so we really had no choice in the matter. So it was a good shot. He's down, and cold, 5 below, 15-mile winds. And we're going to go and see if we can get a couple more today.
Just driving up here. This is one of my favorite spots. but we were driving up, and as we were driving up, there was one standing on top of the hill. He had a little bit of a limp to him. Looks like he'd been clipped once before or something happened to him. My landowner said the same thing. He said he's got one out here that's kind of hobbling a little bit. But we got here, and right as we pulled up, we seen one, so we kind of laid in the weeds a little bit, let it tame down, and now we're gonna go in and probably start out with some cottontail.
Coyotes here have eluded me about 3 times this year. Something always seems to go wrong, and I don't know. I should have probably had that second one too. I don't know. I guess one in the hand's best. Great start to our day, even though we started late. No complaints.
Pretty good sized coyote. Leg is beat up. Doesn't look like a bullet. That looks like it got beat up in a fight. Female. Good size female. Real good size. I mean, not a giant, but definitely is lasted. It's at least a 2-year-old coyote, so took a mature coyote out. Can't complain. First stand. Well, let's go get another one. Or 2 or 3, whatever. Kick the day off right and keep killing them. We got that one with the limp.
Good job. I knew there was one out there with a limp. Glad you got him. There was 3 of them over there the other night, and then just 150 yards out this way, there was 4 of them playing on the hill, and I walked up here, and they barked at my dog.
Really?
When I was coming across, they stayed right there, picked up the rifle, walked around, and they were on top of the hill, so I didn't dare shoot at them then.
We'll go back there next then, see if we can't bring them in. We've had about 4 stands where we haven't had any luck. It's really slowed down.
We're in this wind tower farms. They're all over the place here. And it's so wet because of the floods that Mike had a great idea. Let's go down the wind tower roads and get back in here. Only problem was the road ended. Couldn't go any further. So what do? Stop a truck. We're gonna head over the hill and see if there's any coyotes nearby. So. This is a setup we really like. The wind is coming this direction right down the fence line. I put the call on the fence line and elevated. That way in a windy day, that call pushes out and can drift down. These coyotes will hopefully come in and come around our downwind side. They can't wind us that way. It's really a perfect setup. I like calling into that crosswind as much as possible. So, and hopefully we'll get one here and make it 2 for today. Here we go. Mike, over there, right over there, right over there.
Better take him. 275. Take him. Got him. He's hit. He'll go down. He'll go down. He'll go down.
Yes! Oh, that was quick. I literally hit one howl. When I saw that coyote, he must have been the other side of the hill. All of a sudden, he just appeared. He had us pinned down. Luckily, Mike got the camera on him, but I waited and waited, and he spooked. And so I swung over on him as quick as I could, and I don't know what that's going to range at, but I think that was well over 300 yards. Anybody who says a 17 Remington doesn't have enough power to drop a coyote, I just showed you that was over 300 yards and probably a 15-mile-an-hour crosswind, and still was able to hit that coyote. So tougher to trap coyote in April than it is in January, but we got some blood here. You can see it hit the snow, and it looks like we got a pretty good blood spot here. So.
No, Korey's hooting and hollering. He must have found him over here, over on the other side of the hill.
We can't find his track anywhere. And I just see a piece of fur sticking up over there. Look at it, Mike, come on. I've been hunting since end of August, and now we're into April. It doesn't matter if it's your first coyote or your 100th coyote. It's still a rush. And I'm as happy with this coyote as the very first one I shot this year. This may be my last coyote till next fall, and I couldn't be more pleased to pull off a shot like that and the conditions like it is. Absolutely fantastic. So if that's the end of my season, I ended it very well.